Let's revise the properties of division. Before we begin with the properties of division, let us revise what is division. Suppose I am taking 14 and I have to give away 2 toffees to one of my friends. How many toffees I will be left with? 12. So now if I give away 2 more toffees to my friend, I will get 10. If I give away again 2 toffees, I will get 8. If I give away 2 more toffees, I will get 6. If I give away 2 more toffees, I will get 4. And if I give away 2 more toffees, I will get 2. And if I give away 2 more toffees from it, I will get 0. Okay, so I am subtracting 2 again and again. I am making groups of 2 and giving away the toffees. Okay, so that means 14 is being divided by 2. Okay, how many times I have subtracted 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means 14 divided by 2 will give you 7. If I have 14 triangles, and I have to make group of 2, how many groups I will get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. So that means division is repeated subtraction. We repeatedly subtracted. We shared amongst friends. So equal sharing or equal grouping. So division is repeated subtraction or equal sharing or equal grouping. Whenever we divide any number, the answer in division is called quotient. Okay, so let's begin with the properties of division. The very first property of division is what happens if we divide by 1. If we divide by 1, so that means if I have 25 toffees and I have to give it to one child only, take it like this: toffees and children. Okay, so these are the toffees and these are the children. Always remember TC. Okay, so toffees are going to one child. If I am having my birthday and only one child is there in the class, how many toffees will that child get? I will give him all the toffees. Okay, so what happens if there are all children? If 25 children are present in the class, how many toffees they will get? They will get only, each child will get 1 toffee. So if 25 toffees are there and 25 children are there, each one will get 1 toffee. Now why this is so? See, 25 toffees may say we are subtracting 25 only. Okay, repeated subtraction, so we are subtracting 25, but we will get 0. We have subtracted only one time, and here we have to subtract 1. 25 minus 1, 24. 24 minus 1, 23. 23 minus 1, 22, and so on. It will go up to how many times? 25 times. So any number divided by 1 will give you the same number. The quotient is the number itself, and here the quotient is 1. When we are dividing with the same number, the quotient is 1. So it is the same case with the bigger numbers. If I have bigger numbers like 435 divided by 435, just simply think, out of 435 toffees, we are making group of 435, or you can think normal TC. 435 toffees, 435 children. How many will each get? 1. And 435 toffees and only one child. Only one child is there. So how many toffees they will get? They will get sorry, how many toffees will that child get? That child will get 435 toffees because he is the only one present in the class. Okay. So one day there were many children in my class. They were waiting that ma'am will bring the toffees, and I forgot. I brought 0 toffees. So how many did each child get? That each child get how many toffees? 0 toffees, because I did not have the toffee. That means 0 divided by any number will give you 0. If I do not have toffees, it doesn't matter how many children are there, I cannot give now. None of them will get anything. So everyone will be having 0. Okay. And if I have 25 toffees, and there are 0 children in my class, now can I distribute? No, it's not possible. So it is not possible. I cannot distribute. When the children are not present in the class, how can I distribute? Okay. If I bring 743 toffees to my class with a very big heart, I will bring, and I have, suppose, no child in the class. So what will happen? Smiley or sad face? I cannot give any toffee to any child. So that means if we divide any number by 0, then that is not possible. And if we divide 0 by any number, the answer is 0.